Thanks to Nintendo, I got to go hands-on with the new Nintendo Switch OLED model and play some Metroid Dread on it, so let's talk about my experience. What is up, my friends? It's Ray back here, and last week, Nintendo invited me to an exclusive preview event in New York City to check out the brand new Nintendo Switch OLED model and play some Metroid Dread. How cool! In fact, I got to play Metroid Dread on the new OLED Switch for about an hour and a half, so I had quite a bit of time with it. This was such a fun opportunity, and I really do have to send a huge thank you to Nintendo for having me. It felt so good being back at an in-person event, and I'm glad that they're finally making a comeback. Anyway, I know you guys are here because you want to know my thoughts of the OLED Switch and Metroid Dread, so let's hop to it. Right off the bat, when I first picked up the new OLED Switch, I was blown away. My goodness, guys, that new OLED display, geez, it looks really good. Not only is the display larger than that of the regular Switch at 7 inches with minimal bezel around it, but it's also brighter, sharper, and much more vibrant. The difference is noticeable the second you pick up this new Switch. I always thought the screen on the Switch and the Switch Lite was nice and sharp, but this takes things to a whole new level. Metroid Dread looks absolutely stunning. The game just pops on this screen. When you think about it, Dread is actually the perfect game to showcase the advantages of an OLED display. With its dark worlds and colorful scenery, it shows those deep blacks, vivid colors, excellent brightness, and sharpness as soon as you start playing. The OLED Switch is one of those things you need to experience in person to truly appreciate. You guys are seeing it here on video, but it doesn't do justice on how immersive this console actually is. If you're primarily a handheld Switch player, this new Switch OLED model will be quite a big upgrade for you. I was hooked for the entire hour and a half demo, and part of the reason for that is due to how good things look on the screen, though it also did have to do with the fact that I was playing a new Metroid, which in and of itself is a big deal in its own right. Outside of that new OLED panel, this new addition to the Switch family also features a wide kickstand around back, a new set of louder speakers, 64 gigs of internal storage, and a redesigned dock with an Ethernet port. I was only able to check out the console in handheld and tabletop mode, but did see the new dock and it looks awesome. I also thought that new kickstand around the back was a huge upgrade. It's solid and much sturdier than the one on the Switch now. The new speakers also rock on this console. It was tough to truly hear what they sound like in an event venue with other noise going on, but what I did hear was loud and clear, and also felt the bass booming in my hands. From what I heard, the new speakers sound great. As far as Metroid Dread goes, my goodness, this game is good, like really good. It's been so long since the Metroid series got some love, and Samus's next adventure on the Switch is shaping up to be one of her best yet. Trust me, this game is going to be well worth the wait. I was immersed from start to finish. Running from those Emmys was as heart-pounding as it gets. It's no joke. The controls are great, the graphics are gorgeous, especially on that new OLED display. Samus's motion is fluid, and just like, oh my goodness, I can't wait any longer to dive into this game. I love Metroid, and I didn't even get the chance to scratch the surface during my hour and a half with Dread, so this game is likely to keep you occupied for a long time. Because of this event, I am hyped to grab both Metroid Dread and the OLED Switch on October 8th. I really didn't think much of the OLED Switch as like a big upgrade to the regular Switch, but like I said, if you play primarily in handheld mode, this is a huge upgrade. Thank you so much again to Nintendo for this awesome opportunity. I had so much fun. This was great, and I really do hope you guys enjoyed my coverage as well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the OLED Switch as well as Metroid Dread on October 8th, coming real soon. Anywho, that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did and you liked what you saw, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because it always helps out the channel. Also, don't forget to follow Raymond Strazdas on Twitter and Instagram for much more. Until the next one, I'll catch you guys later. Peace!